Good morning, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're in a Peterbilt 379 by Jon Ruda, and we are pulling an SCS grain hopper. We're going to do a bit of American Truck Simulator content today. I just want to bring something a bit different to the channel, and obviously as well, you know, it's still keeping it trucking, so hopefully you enjoy. So we've got a bit of a run down into, we're currently in Wyoming, we've got to go down into Oklahoma to, into Ohio, I think, to pick up a load, and then we're running across to Oklahoma, so let's get going. We've got a Cat 3406E engine in this. So let's go. Let's roll. American Truck Simulator to do a video on today, and it's just, I just fancied a bit of a change. I've still got the 10k and a tool pay series running on Euro Truck, so that'll still be going ahead. But yeah, I just wanted to do just a little bit different content. You know, obviously we've got the dynamic loading in American Truck Simulator, which you don't have in Euro Truck Simulator, which, you know, it's a little bit different, brings something new to the game, and there's some new mods out that I want to try for this, so I'm going to do some content around those mods, so hopefully you'll enjoy that too. Yeah, I just wanted to take you guys on a leisurely ride across the States. I do have all of the downloadable content for the States in American Truck Simulator, so I'll be waiting for Missouri, I think, to come out, which I think is going to be the next one. Looking forward to seeing the size of the underground warehouses in that. I think it's going to be quite special. So as soon as that drops, I'll get some content on that for you as well. So this mod by Jon Ruda is a paid for mod, but it's well worth the money. You get a lot of customization options on it, and what I like about the Jon Ruda mods is obviously you get a lot of realism internally as well. Like, they don't skin Pista 389. No, it's not. In my opinion, it's not. The Pista is light years ahead of everything else. I do have that mod too as well. I've already done a video on that. I probably will put that back in the game at some point. It's quite juicy, and I'm running Ruda's 579 next gen mod as well. And obviously these two being Ruda mods sit, well alongside each other. I've also got the Highway Killer, so I'll probably do a build on that soon. I'm going to get another Ruda truck as well this month. Possibly, it's definitely going to be a Freightliner, but I don't know which one to get, whether I get the FLD, the Corrado, or the first gen, Cascadia. So we'll have to have a look and see. So stay with the channel, and you'll see which one we get, because that's going to be that'll be coming next week. So do stay tuned for that one. Come up there a bit quick. It's a bit silly. Yeah, down to 45 anyway. Just Jake her on out. We've got too far to go to the pickup now. Ooh. I don't know what's going on with my Logitech. It's like it doesn't. I need to tweak the clutch settings, because it doesn't always follow the clutch correctly, so the gear doesn't always engage, which is a little bit annoying. Like that. If you shift gear too quick, it crunches, which I think is a bit, we're not that agricultural. We'll see. We're empty, so I'm using the high range gears, which, to be fair, I do most of the time anyway. All the loan money out. So at the moment I'm trying to build a business under this profile. It's not easy, because we are starting out. We've got 3 trucks, 3 trailers. So we've got this grain hopper trailer. We've got obviously a reefer, bringing in the big money loads, and then we've got a dry bulk trailer as well. One of the other trailers I'm going to get is by Brian Modding, I think. Brian's Mods. I've got one of his flatbeds already, which I'm going to bring back into this, but I also want to get his Manic logging trailer. I do have a Manic logging trailer by Pista, but they haven't got the loading feature working on that yet. So I'm going to get Brian's trailer in, the 48-foot Manic, and do a bit of loading with that, because I think that looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll bring that in for you guys to see as well. We're going to do a bit of a mixture of videos. We'll still have, we'll still be predominantly ETS, but just every so often I'll drop in an American trucks in video if you guys are interested in that at all. Apologies, this is my second take of this video, because one of my cats decided to use my PC as a belly warmer and then jumped off and hit the power button, which was helpful. Alright, let's swing this in a little bit. Thankfully we're only on a 48 foot. Take the best angle of approaching there. Anyway, I think we're picking up soybeans. Right, let's go. Yeah. So we're going to go to Oklahoma. Run down through Kansas. There we go. So as you can see, covers come off the top of the trailer now. Just got to get nice and lined up. What's going on here? Are we too far over or what? This is fun, isn't it? What's going on here then? Whoa, whoa, okay, there we go. We got it. See, it's pouring out the grain chute now. Let's roll forward. Stop. There we go. Loading is finished, so let's go on up the big road. Have to do a spinning in here because I don't think I've got the room to get all the way around, so let's just do that. Try not to take out their balcony or the load king is sitting there. All the way around. There we go. Now we're going to head on out of here. Just sit and wait. I mean, obviously the dynamic loading is a feature they should have had like ages ago. It's still not all the way there, in my opinion. I think you've got it on 3 trailers now. You've got the wood chip van, the logging trailer, and obviously the grain hopper. So it's making progress. Obviously, I think SCS said they're going to bring it in for all of the trailers eventually. I mean, I do like the fact that you've got the sliding tandems now, which makes backing onto the loading bay a bit more involved. Than it used to be. And obviously now when you go through California, you've got to make sure that your tandems are in the right place. So it's interesting. It's interesting. But yeah, I like it. You know, I think it's funny driving in American trucks, and even though the trucks go faster, I find it much more sedate and kind of lazy. Just like there's no sense of urgency. It's just a real nice cruise, and I like that. I think it's a lot of fun. When you can just kind of cruise like that, and obviously when you drive one of these beasties, the only way to drive it is manually. Drive the old school way. You know, because predominantly all of the trucks in Euro Truck Simulator in real life are automatic now. It's very rare that you get a manual. I think, you know, you pretty much have to request a manual transmission now. So yeah, I think I like doing this because it's, you know, it's a little bit more involved. It's also interesting to see, you know, how long you can keep the truck for and keep it running, and what does it look like if you just service it, like how quickly does it get worn out and stuff. So yeah, got a few things there I want to try. Oh, this is going to be fun because obviously the trains yeah, so I'm blocking the road right now, but I don't care because that's the way I've got to go. So this will be fun. The one thing as well, I think I'm gonna have to have a look around for a mod, because the one thing I've noticed is obviously the AI traffic, the graphics it's quite shocking on some of them. So it needs to have a little bit of work, because obviously you've got the trucks that look the way they do, and then the AI traffic looks very like 2005 kind of look to it. So yeah, I need to look into that. I was looking at it and see if there's a mod for it. Big old Home Depot there. Oh, take it easy around the corner there, driver. There we go. Use the torque to fill it out rather than keep fanning around the gears. There we go. Just got to get out to the freeway now anyway. How much? We got 5 hours and 32 minutes of service left. So I'm gonna kick on down the road as far as we can, and just make some tracks. We're actually going to another farm, I think. Anyway, we're going to or is it a garden centre? Not a garden centre. Or is it a mill? No, it's a mill. I'll get it right eventually. Yeah, it's a mill that we're going to. So again, I think that's one thing that they've worked on in the 1.53 release on both games, is having realistic, Fucking hell. Hate the DOT. Blow up the motor as we bring it into the weighbridge. Alright. 80,000 pounds. Quite heavy. She's heavy. Get her up to 75. Let's wind this one on out. All the way up to 7 high. Let's go. Wind her on up. Quite like them, the old International Eagles. I think they're a lovely looking truck as well. So I've got a mixture of trucks. Obviously, like I said, I've got the Peterbilt 579 Next Gen. It's currently pulling a reefer, I think, doing the loading dock work because get up and down the road efficiently. And then I've got an old school Kenworth K100 that's doing the dry bulk work, and then obviously this is doing the hopper work. So I'm going to try and keep the trucks realistic in terms of their function, because you wouldn't really take a Freightliner Cascadia logging, you just wouldn't do it. It'll get beat to fuck. But, this, it's built for it, you know what I mean? The Peterbilt. The old school long hoods and the K100, W900, they're all built for this sort of thing. They're not built to be, loading dock queens. They're built for the proper rough and ready stuff, so. That's what I'm going to keep doing with them. Just run them in the way that I feel that they were intended. It's kind of what I do on ETS as well. Try and keep the trucks doing a realistic job. I'm not going to take a show spec Scania to a building site. I just wouldn't do it because in real life drivers wouldn't do it. Like, no way is going to wreck my truck, so they wouldn't do it. I get some that are proper working trucks that do. I said you can take that bend to 55, but I don't know, that felt a little bit fast to me. When you're fully freighted. Coming out onto... I need to move out, mate, so if you don't let me out, I'm forcing my way out. Tough shit. It's 55, but it's going to go up to 65 again in a minute. So, yeah. Gotta make some tracks. Fair few miles to go. Roadworks, I think, in a minute. I think they're more on that side. Here we go. old school, but new school, I don't know, with that one. It looks nice. But my biggest gripes with the pair of those two is, at the moment, there only seems to be SCS engines available for them. So I'm going to have a look around on a few of the other guys' stuff, because I know none of the Z mods is compatible on them, because I've tried. Because I think, you know, it would be good to get. It would be good to get the. Say I've got a couple of ZAF engines for the Peterbilt. I think I need to put that mod in on this and then activate it. And I've got a Cummins ZAF from Z-Mods as well. So I'll put both of those in here and switch them around and see which one I like the most. But yeah, I think I need to have a look for the Mac Pinnacle and the Freightliner, just to see which one of theirs. I don't know, the sat nav does this. It says go up the exit ramp and come back up. Oh no, the highway's open, it's not closed. Why would I do that? I bet I'm going to get tugged by this weight bridge. Oh, fuck you. Every time. Slow a lot more than that. Let's blow up the engine. Yeah, so I need to find some sounds that are compatible, you know, new engine sounds that are compatible with those trucks, because the Z-Mods doesn't seem to work with it. The DD 15 and 17 doesn't seem to work with it, which is a shame. And the Mac Pinnacle, I would have thought like the Detroit engines and stuff like that would have worked with it, but nope. So if anyone does drive a Mac Pinnacle on this game and they've got a decent sound that works for it, let me know. Because I cannot abide the stock SCS sounds. They're just absolute poo. I mean, they are better in this game, but they're still poo. Speed limit, here's a £3,000 fine. It's like, that doesn't work. Even in the UK where I am, and the bacon are well hot on speeding, they still wouldn't fine you that much for it. So realistic. I know there's that mod that you could do the realistic finds. It's like, yeah, I could do that, or I could just turn them off. It's as simple as that. So just turn them off. It's easier. Plus as well, the way that some of the AI drives in this, it's not worth it. Because they just brake check you and stuff, and it's like, if you're going to brake check me when I'm fully freighted, I'm going to send you into the next life. It's as simple as that. So, but yeah, there's some. Oh, yeah, and this is what I hate. Right, this guy's getting sent over. Yeah, I'm not braking and losing all my momentum for you, pal. The reality is, in real life, you show them a bit of trailer and they either speed up and go round you, or they slow down and get out of the way. Either way, I don't really care which one it is, but we got an hour and 35. We got a big truck stop, I think, up here. So let's pull off at Burlington, duck into this truck stop. It's just up the way here. That's the weird thing about the States. You guys don't tend to have your truck stops on the freeway, so it's a bit of a weird one. You have them like off to the side. Couple of prime bolters. Here we go. Trucks only. In we go. Nice and empty. I think we'll pop it next to Mr. YRC. We go the other side again. Yeah. I know. Let's just back her on in. I do hear a lot of stories about, like, I see it on a lot of videos as well on truckers that I follow from the States on YouTube. They tend to get a whack in these service areas quite a bit, like their truck gets hit overnight and stuff, and I'm like, wow, you know, I didn't realise that was such a thing, but apparently so. Alright. Well, that's us for the day, I think. That was a decent run. Let's just show you guys around the cab quickly. So we got Home Sweet Home, the little kitty asleep there. So, yeah. Time to go and have a shower and what have you. Alright. I do need to change the colour of that underglow. I'll do that after this trip. $5 for a 6-pack of cola, right? Not bad. Let's fill her up. Alright. Let's get going. How many marks we got left to go? Doesn't say. Helpful. Jesus Christ, that dude came in at a rate of knots. He's getting a little fast. Where was he going? I feel like that dude came tearing in there. Probably shouldn't have done Jakey past them, that's a bit mean. Shift. It's a long run. And let's go. Idiot. Honestly, this is what annoys me about the AI in this game. They pull shit like that where they'll just pull up alongside you and then they'll just sit there and they'll be like, yeah, I'm going to stay here. It's like, no you're not, I'm going to send you into next week, so either move. southern hemisphere, you're enjoying the peaks of your summer. So can't wait to have summer back. Even though I was born in the winter, I'm very much a summertime person. Much prefer the spring and summer when you get that nice. It's like it's going to be a super hot day when you come out in the morning and at like 4 a.m. sun's already up and you just got that nice sort of warm freshness in the air. It's like, yeah, it's going to be a hot one. Just love that feeling. You just know it's going to be a mighty fine day. I just like this. I just love this cruising and just chilling, just nice cruise along, taking in the scenery. Cruising past some nice trucks. It's a 389. Very nice. Yeah, it's interesting because you have a lot of the Americans don't do things like the Europeans do when it comes to like trucks and stuff. It's like they're super strict on engines and emissions. Like I don't know anywhere in Europe that allows basically Euro 5 trucks anymore, and they're not even that old. They're only like 10 years old. Like this 379 would be like what, 40 years old now, late 80s, early 90s. So yeah, it's different. But I quite like the Ruda's mod because you get to do quite a lot with this. So this is obviously this is a 379 chassis, a 379 cabin setup. I mean, this is a 48-inch stand-up sleeper. So I will do a 389 build as well. Because obviously you get, I think what Ruda's done is he's updated it right to now. I think you get the digital dash in a 389 now, which is interesting. So it'd be interesting to see that. But he's got a few variants. He's got a 388 as well. I think I saw of this, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have a play around with the different variants, and I'll build another truck. I'm also gonna put the Rogers back in this from Pista because the Rogers is such a cool trailer. The cargoes are epic and it's such a nice looking trailer. So I'm going to put that back in, and possibly the Wade as well. I don't know. I like the Wade step deck. It's a nice trailer. I love the cargoes on it as well. But I'll do a feature video on Ruda versus Pista, just to sort of show you guys the differences. I mean, obviously with Pistas you can do a 379 or a 389 or even a 359 look if you're wanting to. They've got all the options, but the interior stays the same across all three trucks, which is what I think lets it down a little bit, if I'm honest. They focused a lot on the exterior details, but on the interior they're just taking it off for one now. Cutting them some slack. That could be because they can only digitally scan one variant, so they can't scan an interior of a 359 because no one that they know's got one or whatever. So there are things like that to be taken into consideration. I'm not quite sure how Ruda builds his trucks. I do have the 359 by FLX as well, actually. I just haven't used it in a while because I don't know. I think once you've driven the Pistons and the Rudas, to be fair, like still going. He's got his tandems all the way forward. Where do you think you are, buddy? California? I don't even know if we've passed the state line or not yet. We're only hauling at 48 feet anyway, so we haven't got a 53 foot marker on the back. I chose the 48 feet because quite a lot of the farms are quite tight, so what I lose in terms of revenue because of the weight that I can haul, I gain in manoeuvrability and the ease of getting in and out of these farms that are pretty tight, because if you have a split axle, well, split axles turn a bit better actually, so it's more the 53 feet with the double axle at the rear, then you know they're long and they're very lazy in their turns, so yeah, moving around on these farms is quite a hardship in one of them, whereas in one of these 48 footers it's nice and easy. Nice and easy. So Hutchinson, Wichita, Kansas. So we're still in Kansas. So I think we've got a fair little bit to run still, but truck's almost up to 2,000 miles now, which is good. So making some progress in the old girl. Yeah, I'm going to get the flatbed on next. I think it's a Benson flatbed. Put that back in. Let's see how that runs, because I enjoyed using that trailer. All the way down to 60. Dial it back. Shake her on down. That'll do. So just stay out in this middle lane because it's going to pull me back out again in a minute anyway. I think we're going to do Iowa on this as well, so that'll be interesting to see if obviously they're going to put the I-8 in the truck stop, so that'll be interesting to see how big that is, because I think that's in a map expansion coast to coast. I haven't really played around much with the map expansion thing, because apparently coast to coast can be quite what's the word, fragile maybe, to any other changes. I suppose it's alright if you're not running any other map mods. I mean, I'm running Pro Mods Canada on this at the moment, which I thought would be a lot bigger. I was actually surprised by how small it was, but I did get to drive the highway through her, where plunging was not an option, which was interesting, just running up past Hope and going up the Coquihalla highway, going past the shed where they all chain up in the videos and stuff was pretty cool. I thought that was decent, to be fair. Look at that grind then, come on. Need to be able to take a quicker downshift than that, old girl, come on. I fully had the clutch down then on that. Come on, old girl, come on. I suppose I could try double clutching, I guess. Go back up to 75 now. Oklahoma City. Oh, we're going in Oklahoma actually. McAllister. workload challenges on this, but I think I need to move my garage first because annoyingly, where I am in Wyoming, I think I'm in Cheyenne. So I picked somewhere that's fairly central to the middle of the map, but doesn't really have a lot in the way of freight. So I'm going to move, I think, down to I'm going to move to a different state, and then obviously kick out from there. So we'll see. But I'll wait a bit longer. I'm going to try and save up the 180 to go and buy the new garage first, and then I'll move the trucks and stuff over once we've done that. I might stay in Wyoming, I don't know, but it's just you get a lot of snow in the winter there, so you'd want to be somewhere that's a little bit less disrupted. I mean, Texas has got some good places to pick up from and stuff, but Texas is so massive. You end up, delivering stuff just inside the state the whole time. You're not moving outside of it. So I think I might go to Nebraska. I might move the garage there. Just trying to think of which one of dry bolt brain pop on. Might be better off in Oklahoma. Who knows? Choker on down to 65. It was taking me this way. I was like, am I not? cattle trading place. I don't know. Over we go. Oh, we're not going to get a dynamic unloading spot. That's a shame. That is a shame. After such a long journey, I'm sorry about that, guys. I thought we were going to get a dynamic unloading. Alright. Well, thank you very much for coming along for the ride. I appreciate this is quite a long video, so if you're still with me at the end, thank you very much. If you like what you see, please do consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything, and it would greatly help the channel to grow, so really appreciate your support, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed and continues to watch my videos. I appreciate you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, guys.